That's what we needed for Valentine's Day. McDonald's should have put out the conversation hearts dipping sauce for your McNuggets. You would need that on your romantic Valentine's Day date. Hi, we're looking at Worst Buy. This is a meme posting page. Looks like they repost a lot of stuff. There's a lot of funny stuff. There is some more mature stuff, so it's not a page you want your kids to check out. I know your kids are probably all on Facebook. Facebook is all the rage among the youngsters, but I picked out some of the best family friendly posts from theirs. I hope there's no inside jokes I don't get that you guys say, oh my God. But I think these are good. I think these are funny, and I think we should just check them out. So let's go. You got your Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I thought this was obvious plant at first, but it is not. But this is your Super Bowl playset. And it says, you don't even like feet. I guess it's supposed to be meatwad. So it's like, you don't even like feetball or whatever. I like that. Down. Okay, yeah, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that. How about this one? It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, but top billing goes to a woman who wasn't even born when this movie came out. Date me if you're under 20. The Chinese spy balloon Lego playset. How about this? Arnold Schwarzenegger, that great movie you did with Danny DeVito. I ate at Taco Bell. it's something. I like that. Chill, dude, for real. I want to hang out there. I want to get some margaritas. This one, this one disturbed me at first, and then I realized what I was looking at. So this is a guy's leg, and he's got like a tan from like a low short, and then he, I guess, wore a higher short, and he got a sunburn, and then at the top you can see the natural hue of his alabaster skin, and this is called Neapolitan Tan Ice Cream. Got it. Like it. Here's Finding Emo. Barbie. Oh man, Barbie needed her plunger. Oh no, she clogged the crapper. But I like that it's pink, and I think it's a great Barbie accessory. You're my national treasure, man. We should have all gotten this for our significant other for Valentine's Day. It would have been great. Olive Joy. How about this one? Pretending you're at the beach for Nintendo 64. Mrs. Deep Fryer. Mrs. Deep Fryer. Mrs. Deep Fryer. Hello, I'm here to be with the children. Hold on while I put the French fries in for a little longer. Oh, it's a run by fruiting. The value pack for your asphalt flavored Pop Tarts. How about Harry Poster and the poster of posters? Thursday the 12th. I like this. He's got errands to run. He's got stuff to do. Tomorrow's going to be real busy, so he's out at the grocery store. Thursday the 12th. Yeah, fried chicken Oreos. I'd try them. I'd give him a bite. This is smart. This is a smart move. You got to eat on the go. A little bit of powdered mashed potatoes, bottled water. Boom, mashed potatoes on the go. Don't wake Diddy. That's the new game that the kids are crazy about. Don't wake him. Let him sleep. Oh, no, don't give the baby ghost peppers. Gerber, what were you thinking? Here is a Minions coffin. They're giving it away for free. They said that their son grew out of it. I mean, I hope that this means this is just a weirdly overprepared parent who has a healthy kid, and so they bought that coffin. Saddle up, partner. Here's no caffeine overdose. Just this is a real thing. The Bob Ross energy drink. Man, you gotta, whew, man. If you once you're gone, they'll sell you out on everything. Here we go. Here's your Nike Air Force How the West Was ones. The Waffle House Fight Simulator. I love this. That is great. The Juggalo Ho Ho. Yeah, why not? I mean, you got to figure that, you know, in ancient Juggalo times, there was the birth of the Juggalo Christ. Here is the Mortal Kombat Christmas set. You can have a classic battle. Here is the Holy Bible. Somebody's selling this signed by Jesus, and as Jesus would always say, keep on trucking. He signed it there. How about some Mountain Dew for your baby? Babies like stuff like that. Why not? Their culture is not your meme. No banana coast. Taco shells, banana peel, tobacco flavored Doritos. What is with? I don't understand. How many clowns do you fit in the clown coffin? By the way, if there's If there's a circus accident, you can probably get 20 of them in there. All right, sexiest man alive, Danny DeVito, of course. The SWAT team flavored Doritos. I don't know if I get that joke. I'm gonna pass on that one. Let's go to the next one. Jeffrey Dahmer's invite friends over to cook. Sure, of course. All right, let's pass on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. This I want one of the. I want one right back here. If you're the maker of this pillow and you're watching this, please send me one. I'll act like I'm an influencer. I like that pillow. I don't like Turtle Tank Capri Sun, but I do like this Spirit Halloween blank costume template. Like going out on Halloween as the Spirit Halloween costume. Oh, man. Coolio whip. Gone too soon. Pour some out. How about these swollen Samsung battery pillows down at the bottom? I had a Samsung phone like that, and that does happen. Olive Garden 2 endless breadsticks for Nintendo 64. How about those? Yeah, these are great. The coffin for your... I would totally, if this was a reasonably priced item, I'd have one of these. That is pretty cool. That's pretty, it's macabre, but it's fun. I feel this way. I feel you, man. I've been on the road. I don't know what everybody else is doing. I'm the only one doing the right thing, so it's me and this guy. Yeah, I could sport a pair. They got pockets too. My shoes, I don't have enough shoes with pockets. Yeah, eat this over the sink. Imagine dying in a Minion-themed ambulance. Oh, I do every night. Every night I imagine that. Chugger's cottage cheese. I'm just gotta... Remember you'd pop that off and just squeeze that cottage cheese into your mouth. The propane apocalypse. Man, there's a lot of Nintendo 64 love. I like this. It's a beautiful sign. I would totally love to have. It says The Gathering of the Juggalos, but it looks like something that's in everybody's grandma's house now. The current grandmas. Not like my generation grandma didn't have anything like that, but that's like the new version of like having, an avocado green fridge. Yes, all right. Got it. American Apparel craft singles hat? Yeah. Sunburn raisins. The Gerber Philly cheesecake. Cheesesteak, not cheesecake. Philly cheesesteak. Honey, I Sunk the Kids. Oh no, there they go. Mythical Kitchen, always the best. Freshly mowed lawn. How about some cage-free Fanta? I could use a sip. The real stuff made in Italy, they use actual eggs. McNuggalo. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend stuffed crust pizza. Stuffed crust pizza. Yeah, okay. Hey, it's this is a lot of what they seem to show is just where you take two iconic brands, smash them together, a little stovetop Twinkies. How about some Hungry Man Thirsty Boy IPA? Turkey gravy hard seltzer from McCormick. I would play this. I love, you guys have watched, I've played some handheld games on here, and I love them. I would definitely buy the Kanye versus the Kardashians game. This, I don't know. I keep hearing about this, like, powdered caffeine, just put it in your drink, and I feel like that's a recipe for disaster. There's also, like, they talk about powdered alcohol, and I just feel like there are ways to not know your limits, and that sounds like one. Hocus Pocus 2, oh, there they are. They're not going to take it. Let's see, it's Tom Hanks Pro Skater. I miss the 90s when everyone wore these in their car. Do remember having lots of CDs. Oh, your Schrocks. Colonel Sanders action figure with the tiny body. An apology sock. This is obvious plant. Well, sometimes you're sorry enough that you have to say it with a sock. Some ham sanitizer. Could use some of that. A wireless seatbelt. Yes. No, not good. The Chia Pete Davidson. How about the A-Team electronic pregnancy test? Congratulations, you're going to be a mother, fool. Denzel Washington in training bra. P.T. This is Masters of the Universe mashup of He-Man and E.T. I thought it was going to be Mr. T at first. How about Christmas ornament flavored big cups? Mmm, they're crunchy. Gushers filled with yellow mustard. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Junk drawer Oreo. That's the flavor we all have the junk drawer though, man. The junk drawer is something. It's like every culture will be like, oh my, you're Filipino, you're Spanish, you're this, you lived in this town. If you had a junk drawer, we all had them, man. It's like it brings us all together. I love it. I love that. The giraffe. Big Bird commits tax fraud. Oh, Big Bird, why would you do that? There's no bud. It's just air. It's just air. It's just air. Pringles, cigarette butt flavored. Skittles. Can I just eat one? I can. Pringles. Pringles go in the same direction. I can pop and then stop, and I got to stop there. That is the last one. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time.